be an absolute handful to have to deal with. And right now, he is rolling strong.
Here's Sims. Again, Philadelphia.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Now here's Beverly. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Robinson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Banked in off the glass. He's got 8.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
Well, they continue to find the open man and play unselfishly. This is true team basketball we're seeing.
Here's Canaan. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
Defensive foul. That's his first personal foul.
The 76ers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Well, last season they only hit 71% of their free throws, so this is a continuing problem, guys.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
Second free throw, no good. And a tight game here as we end the first half. 76ers lead by 2. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, I have Josh Smith. And Josh, what is it going to take in this game in the second half to come out with a win?
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. The 76ers leading. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Kevin McHale. Beverly and Harden man the backcourt. Howard is out there with Smith. And it's Ariza in at the small forward. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And here is Roten. Shot clock at 6. Up and in on the layup. Roten's got the first points of the second half here for the 76ers. Rockets trail by 4.
Patrick Beverly is absolutely a hound dog defensively. He's got so much pit bull in him and how he goes about defending people at that guard spot. He's not a big playmaker or scorer. He's basically a three-point shooter and a defensive specialist.
And Howard, here we go. And a missed layup.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Now here's Roten, defended by Beverly. Richardson, no luck. And Patrick Beverly, a nice find for the Houston Rockets. Makes an ideal pairing with Harden in the backcourt.
Yeah, he sure does, Kevin, because he's tough, he's defensive-minded. He's a good complement to Harden, and I think any team in the league would love to have him just because of that toughness and that competitive desire.
Timeout called the 76ers. Trevor Ariza last season with perhaps the best campaign, Steve, of his 10-year career.
Yeah, he played starters minutes, shot a career-high three-point percentage. I think a lot of it, Kevin, was just the combination of playing with good bigs and then also John Wall's emergence as a great point guard. Ariza had a lot of open looks last year.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Sixers coach Brett Brown, for 12 years an assistant with the Spurs. Coach Popovich said he, quote, lives and breathes the game. Fellow Spurs alum, Hawks coach Mike Budenholzer said he fits Philly because he's blue-collar and he's a tough dude. He's demanding, but players love and respect him. Kevin?
The perfect guy to rebuild their foundation indeed. Doris, thank you.
And the offense continues to struggle. Just one make in their 5 attempts.
You could say that Ariza was in a contract year looking for a new contract, playing for a new contract, but he's upped his three-point percentage for 3 straight seasons. It seems he's put in the work to really solidify that part of his game.
Here's Richardson. James Harden picking up that last basket.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
For the tie, the rebound by Roten. Roten's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
And Ariza has always been great shooting threes from the corners, but he's diversified a bit. Last season, the highest total of three-point makes in his career.
Now here's Roten. He has 6. Kicks it to Richardson. Noel down low. Ariza covering, and that one's good. Noel.
They've clearly been the better team on the glass, but it hasn't necessarily translated to the scoreboard yet.
But you feel like it's going to reward this team at some point. They've got to continue to maintain the energy.
And that one's good.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
Feeds it to Richardson. Roten kicks to Covington. Baseline J on the way, and that's going to be a travel.
Well, that's his 4th turnover, and he's going to find himself on the bench if this keeps up.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Rockets have gone 3 of 8 so far in the 3rd quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Now the playoffs weren't really a goal for the 76ers last year, Steve. They just wanted to get their young players some experience and build a foundation for their future.
And in that respect, they accomplished it. You have to be careful when rebuilding, however, and that a losing culture doesn't start to take over. So that's the challenge here the next couple of years.
Philadelphia shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
For 2.
That free throw, no good.
And, to add to what you said with the 76ers and losing, not a real danger just yet, but a few more years like last year, and it can become a problem. And you tend to have guys start accepting it, and you don't want to go down that road.
Houston making a switch here. Moniunas is checked in, and so here is Philadelphia. Following the miss by Trevor Ariza. There's Noel. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the 3rd now. Ariza no luck.
Well, what a tough season it was for the Sixers. Obviously rebuilding and got out to a pretty good start early with some nice wins, but ultimately their lack of talent showed, and they were getting blown out there most of the second half of the season.
Pass to Sampson. To the middle. 4 on the clock. Moniunas with the steal. To the paint. Here's Terry. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
What are you doing?
Some changes for Philadelphia. Sims is checked in, and it's Thomas Robinson in for Nerlens Noel. Pablo Prigioni, he's checked in for Houston. It's a close game here in Philadelphia. Thompson outside. No luck. And Houston the other way now.
He still couldn't finish, even though it looked like he had a lane to the rim, but too often that's the story for him.
And the basket by Prigioni. Prigioni's got the game tied up here for Houston. And turnovers, Clark and Steve, have been the issue for him.
Yeah, it sure has been the case. I mean, turnovers are like missing breakfast. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Why does it always come back to food, Clark?
Smith the pass to Sampson. Shot to stop the drought. That is good. He's got 10. 1:04 left in the 3rd. Here's Moniunas, and he gets it to go.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead him with a pass like that one.
The 76ers shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. 76ers moving the ball around. They get it back, Sims, and he uses the glass on the layup. Sims has got 6.
You look at it, a significant portion of their offense is coming off second chance points, guys.
And, Steve, that tenacity is impressive. I mean, they've been the hungrier team out there, and there's no substitute for having an attitude of attack.
Here's Smith. The Rockets making the shot. Pass to Robinson. Takes it from 10. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Robinson's got his 2nd bucket of the night. The Rockets have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. They swipe it. Now here is Smith. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Winning or not, it's not going to be a happy locker room when we get to halftime. I mean, they've had a lot of turnovers, and that's not acceptable.
Hey, I'm sure they're going to hear about that from the coaching staff. They're very fortunate, actually, to be leading this game right now.
Here's Terry. Tries again, and he sinks the layup. 6 points for Terrence Jones.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
No question. Pound it into the painted area and continue to put pressure on that defense.
It's all tied in Philadelphia. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Well, this is what you talk about when you have the offensive play coming together based on tremendous passing. It's the rhythm and flow that occurs that makes this a beautiful game.
We've got Henry Sims. Noel is out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Isaiah Cannon. And it's Roten in at the 2 spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Inside, here's Sims. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Sims has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the 76ers. Here's Beverly. Here's Howard. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. That's tipped. And that's on a bounce. Philadelphia will retain possession. Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And a switch here also for Houston. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Brewer. So it's Philadelphia now. They've led by as much as 10. A three-pointer, no good. The Rockets have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Here's Harden. And it comes off the front of the rim.
You'd expect him to nail that one being that close to the hoop.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. And Noel with the basket on the assist from Roten. 6 points for Nerlens Noel. Rockets trail by 4. Ariza goes in. And that one's good.
Tough play. He had to fight his way all the way to the rim.
Richardson, he's checked in for Isaiah Cannon. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
Guys that play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And I love their hustle because they're getting a lot of second chance opportunities just as a result of playing hard.
Covington's shot is off. Rockets have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Here's Harden. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Harden's got it all tied up now for Houston.
Well, those are key baskets, and we know he can deliver down the stretch.
Now Roten. He kicks it to Richardson. Down low, stolen by Beverly. Left side Ariza to take the lead. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Richardson, that's a 2-pointer. Here's Embiid, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Love the way he fought for that putback. You know, he's willing to put in a lot of hard work in this game, no doubt about that.
Beverly goes back up, and there's the nice layup by Howard. Great game for him, double-double now. 10 points and 11 rebounds. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Roten kicks to Covington, doubled by Howard, passes it to Richardson, and out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. It's Harden with the drive, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
James Harden with the most famous beard in the NBA. In fact, he leaves his barber in charge of trimming it, so you can give him all the credit, or maybe the blame, depending on how you look at it.
In Harden, a relatively quiet demeanor. Some have even said moody, but clearly he's embraced his new leading role in Houston.
And he said as much himself. He looks at the Rockets as his team, and you can see it in his demeanor on the court. With that leadership comes responsibility, and I think he's ready to continue to step into that.
right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brett Brown said to his team. He really wants them to try to push the tempo here, see if they can get a few easy buckets in transition, saying, listen, we're playing station to station right now. Let's try to catch them off guard, guys. Let's see if they can do exactly that, Kevin.
Here's Noel, and that one's good. And for Houston, they're shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. They get it back. Off target at the rim. 76ers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. That's good.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Howard drives in, and a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Howard's got 4 this quarter.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
Here's Embiid, uses the glass to finish the layup. And the 76ers lead by 2.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
Well, and at this stage of such a tight game, I think this is when tired legs start to show. And the defense can become vulnerable in the low block.
Got a piece of it. Embiid with the steal. He feeds it to Covington. Here's Richardson. Again, Philadelphia.
Now, you hate to see a guy suffer through a game like this, but his team is winning.
Rockets trail by 4. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Got sloppy in a close game. You have to take advantage of every opportunity.
76ers have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Getting some solid looks for them. Embiid dishes to Richardson. 1:43 left to play here in the fourth. The rebound by Harden.
Well, they've had the advantage in rebounding all night, but none bigger than the one right there.
Here's Howard. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Great work inside for 2 vital points. That was an ideal scenario for him. Point-blank range, big height advantage, and he cashed in perfectly.
Dishes it to Covington. And there's the pass to Embiid. The 10-footer. That one off the back iron and out. The Rockets shooting in this game 45%. 1:10 left in the game. The feed now to Richardson. The dish now to Covington. And there's the call on Howard. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
1:03 left in the fourth.
You look at what Covington has done so far. He's got 8 points and a block.
Second team foul. At the line for your 76ers, Robert Covington.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And stolen by Roten. Richardson against Smith. Josh Smith pulls it in.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
Scooped up. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, you got the lead. Burn some clock here.
Smart move.
Yep.
And excellent interior defense there. Good rotations.
No doubt about it, Steve. He's a real presence inside. Takes up a lot of space.
The 76ers shooting well. They're at 45%. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
Well, that just adds to what's probably an already insurmountable lead. I think they'll be walking out of here with a pretty easy victory.
Steve, I think that's a given.
Patrick Beverly.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Beverly missing. Now Roten. Here's Noel. Boom, he chains it straight down. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 14 rebounds.
Well, it's a wrap, fellas. There's no way you come back in this one.
Not anymore. Any chance of that happening went out the window a while ago.
Money
Boy, you can't run an inbounds play any better than that right there.
Here's Smith. To the paint. It's stolen by Jones. Puts up a prayer. It's off. So Philadelphia wins it. They pulled off this win, Clark, with respectable performances on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I think it was just really a nice overall effort, Kevin.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan